Attention, Pisces. Are you ready for changes that can radically alter your life? Get ready, because from May 20th, 2025 a portal of incredible opportunities in career and finances opens for you. This is not just a horoscope, it is your personal compass to success, a navigator on the waves of money luck, which will lead you to the shores of prosperity. Forget about financial storms and career dead ends. It's time to act, time to take advantage of a unique chance that the universe is giving you. The energy of the stars is now on your side, creating a powerful momentum for takeoff. Don't miss the moment when dreams of financial independence and career growth become a reality. Ready to find out what celestial forces are preparing this breakthrough for you? Well, get ready, because this is just the beginning of an exciting journey into a world of astrological revelations tailor-made for your sign. But before we delve into the details, think about what cosmic influences are shaping this auspicious period of your life. So, Pisces, let's delve into the astrological picture that shapes your money horoscope for the period from May 20th, 2025. This time period is not just a calendar date, but the culmination of planetary interactions that have a direct impact on your professional and financial life. During this period, the transit of Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, through your favorable sign plays a key role. Jupiter, being in harmonious aspect to your ruler Neptune, creates a powerful flow of opportunities for the realization of the most ambitious plans. This is a time when your intuition, so characteristic of Pisces, becomes especially sharp and helps you make the right decisions in difficult situations. Saturn, the planet of structure and discipline, forms a supportive aspect that allows you to focus on long-term goals and build a solid foundation for future success. This means that efforts made during this period will bring stable and tangible results. Venus, the planet of love and finance, also plays a role, being in a sign favorable to cash flow. This creates additional opportunities to increase income and establish profitable partnerships. It is important to note that it is the harmonious combination of these planetary energies that creates a unique chance for a career breakthrough and financial stability. But what are the specific steps you, Pisces, need to take to maximize this astrological potential? Pisces, get ready for a powerful momentum in your professional life. From May 20th, 2025, planetary energies are folding into a unique pattern that is literally pushing you to career heights. Jupiter, the great benefic, in harmony with your ruler Neptune, opens doors you may not have even dreamed of. Use this period for bold decisions and initiatives. This is a good time to make a name for yourself, introduce new projects, and don't be afraid to take responsibility. Your natural intuition, enhanced by cosmic flows, will be your reliable compass. Listen to your inner voice, it will tell you the right path even in the most confusing situations. Saturn, the planet of discipline, will help you focus on long-term goals. Develop a clear plan of action, break down large tasks into smaller ones, and you will see how gradually, step by step, you are approaching success. Don't get bogged down in the minutiae, but focus your energy on the most important things. Venus, the goddess of love and prosperity, also plays an important role in your career success. She will bring opportunities for profitable partnerships. Don't miss the chance to connect with influential people who can support your endeavors. Be open to collaboration and you will see your opportunities expand. Remember that success does not come by itself. It requires effort, determination and belief in yourself. Use favorable planetary influences as a springboard to take off, but don't forget that you are the chief architect of your own destiny. It's time to act, Pisces. But how can you make the most of this stellar potential to enhance your financial well-being? Pisces, it's time to take control of your finances. Astrological trends from May 20th, 2025 offer a unique chance to strengthen your financial well-being. But the stars only create opportunities, and the realization depends on your actions. So how to make the most of this favorable period? First of all, develop a clear financial strategy. Determine your priorities, set specific goals, whether it's paying off debts, building an investment portfolio, or purchasing real estate. Saturn, your ally during this period, will help you plan and organize. Now for the practical steps. Start by analyzing your income and expenses. Identify items where you can save money and areas where you can increase your income. Perhaps it's time to think about additional education or advanced training, which will open the door to a better paying job. Investments are another important aspect. You should not be afraid to take risks, but recklessness is not appropriate here either. Research different investment instruments, consult with a financial expert and choose those that suit your goals and risk level. Remember that diversification is the key to stable income. Don't forget about monetary energy as well. Treat money with respect and gratitude. Visualize your financial goals, imagine yourself successful and wealthy. Give part of your income to charity, this will help you open channels for the inflow of new money. Use your intuition. Pisces have a unique ability to sense opportunities that elude others. Listen to your inner voice, it will guide you to the right decisions. Astrological knowledge is your compass in the world of finance. Use them to make informed and well-considered decisions. Remember that the stars are on your side, but success depends on your activity and purposefulness. However, it is not only the professional sphere that affects our overall condition. There is another important aspect that can either increase our achievements or nullify them. But we should not forget that success is not only career highs and the clinking of coins. The most important role in our lives is played by relationships, love and harmony in personal space. And here planetary influences will also have their favorable effect on you, dear Pisces. From May 20th, 2025, the stars are aligned to help you strengthen existing connections and attract new, exciting feelings into your life. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, will be especially favorable to your sign, facilitating romantic encounters and deepening emotional intimacy with your partner. If you're already in a relationship, use this period to bring more warmth, understanding, and passion into it. Take time to do activities together, have candid conversations and little surprises. Remember that attention and care is the best investment in your future together. Lonely Pisces stars advise to be open to new acquaintances. Do not be afraid to take the initiative, attend interesting events and trust your intuition. Your destiny may already be waiting for you around the corner. It is important to remember that personal happiness and professional success are closely interrelated. When there is harmony and love in your life, you feel more confident, energetic and able to achieve great heights in your career. Conversely, success at work has a positive impact on your self-esteem and personal life. Therefore, dear Pisces, do not neglect your personal sphere, give it enough attention and care. And then success in all areas of life will become a reality for you. But how to find the very harmony that will allow you to keep the balance between material and spiritual? But we should not forget that success in career and finances is only one side of the coin. True prosperity is impossible without deep inner harmony. Pisces, like no one else, have a subtle mental organization and need a constant feeding of spiritual energy. It is now, when the stars are so favorable to your material endeavors, it is time to pay attention to your inner world. Regular meditations will help to calm your mind, tune into the wave of intuition and hear the voice of your subconscious mind, your main advisor in any affairs. Self-analysis will allow you to identify hidden blocks and fears that can hinder your progress, and transform them into a powerful source of energy. The search for inner balance is an ongoing process that requires awareness and patience. Don't be afraid to turn to spiritual practices that are close to you. It can be yoga, qigong, prayer, or simply spending time alone with nature. The key is to learn to listen to yourself and your needs. Spiritual growth is not just a nice addition to a successful life, it is its foundation, without which any achievements will seem empty and meaningless. Remember that inner strength and self-confidence are the most valuable capital that will help you achieve any goals. And how to use the energy of the stars to make decisions in everyday life. We will talk about it a little later. So, Pisces, now that we've outlined the major celestial trends, let's move on to specific recommendations for each day starting May 20th, 2025. Remember, the stars set the direction, but it's your conscious choices that determine the end result. Each day of this period will be marked by a unique combination of planetary influences. It is important to learn to recognize them and use them for your benefit. Therefore, listen carefully to your intuition, it will be your reliable guide. Do not ignore your inner voice, especially when it comes to making important decisions regarding your career or finances. Planning is your powerful tool. Make a clear action plan for each day, week, month. Break big goals into small, achievable steps. This will help you stay motivated and move forward even when circumstances seem challenging. Interacting with others is another key aspect of your success. Be open to new acquaintances, but don't forget about old connections either. Maintain good relationships with colleagues, partners, friends, and family. Remember that a strong team is the key to success in any endeavor. Conscious use of the energy of the stars is not just following the horoscope, it is active participation in your destiny. Observe your emotions, thoughts, and actions. Ask yourself questions: what am I feeling, what am I thinking, how can I use this situation to my advantage? Remember that the stars do not dictate to you what to do, they only show possible variants of development of events. Your task is to choose the best path and move along it with confidence and optimism. However, not everything is as cloudless as it may seem at first glance. There are certain nuances that are important to be aware of in order to avoid potential mistakes and maintain the progress you have made. But even under the most favorable starry skies, you should not forget about potential pitfalls. Pisces, the period from May 20th, 2025 can present its own challenges. The euphoria of the opening opportunities can cloud your vision, and instead of balanced decisions, you risk making impulsive actions, especially in the financial sphere. Excessive gullibility peculiar to your sign can play a cruel joke, attracting unscrupulous partners or dubious investment projects. Remember that Saturn, although it favors long-term planning, also requires discipline and responsibility. Don't neglect detailed analysis and legal advice before investing or signing important contracts. Avoid risky ventures that promise instant riches, as they are often only disappointments. Venus, which favors cash flow, can provoke excessive spending on pleasure and entertainment. It's important to strike a balance between enjoying life and managing your budget wisely. Make a clear financial plan and stick to it, avoiding spontaneous purchases and rash loans. Don't forget about envious people who may appear on your path to success. Protect your ideas and achievements, do not spread about your plans in front of unfamiliar people. Be vigilant in business relationships and do not blindly trust promises. Prudence and caution are your main allies in this period. Carefully weigh each step, listen to the advice of trusted experts and do not be afraid to refuse dubious proposals. Keep calm and prudence even in the most difficult situations. Remember that sustainable success is built on a foundation of reliability and competent planning. But how can you enhance the positive influence of the stars to minimize risks and maximize your potential? Now let's get practical. How can Pisces make the most of the stars' favor during this period? Astrology is not just a prediction, it is a guide to action. To enhance the positive influence of the heavenly bodies and attract good luck in career and finances, I recommend several specific exercises and rituals. First, meditations. Daily meditation to unlock your intuition and connect with your inner self will be a powerful tool. Visualize yourself successful, confident, surrounded by prosperity. Visualize how your projects are realized, how money easily comes into your life. Pay special attention to visualizing the golden light that fills you with the energy of prosperity. Second, affirmations. Create a list of positive affirmations related to career and finances. For example, I am open to new opportunities in my career, I easily attract money into my life, I embrace success and prosperity. Repeat these affirmations daily, with feeling and faith in their fulfillment. Third, rituals related to respecting money. Get a beautiful wallet and keep your money there neatly. Count your savings daily, visualizing it growing. Avoid negative thoughts about money, replace them with positive ones. Remember, money is energy and it should circulate freely. Don't forget the power of gratitude. Every day, write down a few things you are grateful for. This will help you focus on the positive aspects of your life and attract even more good things. Be grateful for the opportunities you have, the people who support you, the money you have. Finally, harness the power of stones and crystals. For Pisces, amethyst, aquamarine and moonstone are particularly favorable. Carry them with you, meditate with them, place them in your workspace. They will help you enhance your intuition, attract good luck and protect yourself from negative energy. Remember that astrology is just one tool on the road to success. Your belief in yourself, your efforts and your positive thinking is what really matters. However, when issues arise that need special attention, do not neglect them. So, you probably have questions like, what do I do if I don't feel confident enough for a career leap? How do I distinguish intuition from just wanting what I want? And finally, how do I not miss my chance if circumstances seem unfavorable? Remember that an astrological forecast is not a harsh verdict, but rather a map indicating potential opportunities and risks. Your personal will and active action is what really matters. If you doubt your abilities, start small. Break a big goal into several small, achievable tasks. Each small success will boost your confidence and bring you closer to your desired outcome. As for intuition, practicing mindfulness is important. Meditate, keep a journal, analyze your feelings and thoughts. Over time, you will learn to distinguish the voice of intuition from the voice of fear or ego. Trust your feelings, especially if they are supported by a logical analysis of the situation. And remember that a positive attitude is half of success. Believe in yourself, in your abilities and in the favorable influence of the stars. Visualize your goals, imagine yourself successful and prosperous. The energy of positive thoughts will attract the right opportunities and people into your life. Use the suggested practices, meditations, affirmations, work with stones, to strengthen the positive influence of the planets. And one more important point, do not be afraid to ask for help and support from others. Communicate with like-minded people, look for mentors, share your ideas and plans. Together you will be able to overcome any difficulties and achieve more. After all, as you know, one head is good and two heads are better, especially if both are set up for success. But how exactly has this star configuration manifested in the lives of other representatives of your sign? But before we delve into specific astrological aspects, let's look at some inspiring examples. After all, behind every horoscope are real people, Pisces people like you, who have turned the potential of the stars into tangible success. Remember the story of an outstanding designer whose collections, inspired by the depths of the sea and the elusive beauty of the water element, conquered the world's catwalks. Or the entrepreneur whose intuition, characteristic of Pisces, allowed him to create an innovative startup that solves environmental problems. How about the musician whose melodies, imbued with empathy and a deep understanding of the human soul, touched the hearts of millions? These stories are not just coincidences. They are examples of how Pisces, with their unique set of qualities such as creativity, compassion and intuition, are able to reach the top in a variety of fields. Each has faced challenges, with periods of doubt and uncertainty. But belief in themselves, perseverance and the ability to utilize their strengths helped them overcome all obstacles. Remember, your zodiac sign is not a cell, but a compass. It indicates the direction, but it is up to you to choose the path. Astrological influences can create favorable conditions, but it is your actions, your belief in yourself and your willingness to take advantage of opportunities that determine your success. Use this period, starting May 20th, 2025, as a launching pad to realize your ambitions. Believe in your intuition, don't be afraid to dream big, and remember that you have great power within you. However, to realize your full potential and prepare for new horizons, it's important to look a little further ahead. What's in store for you in the months ahead? So, what's in store for Pisces after May 20th, 2025? Let's look a little further into the future and outline the general trends that will shape your life in the months ahead. The stars are preparing a period of opportunity for you, when it will be especially important to show foresight and strategic thinking. It's not just about instant luck, but also about building a solid foundation for future prosperity. It is now that the groundwork is being laid for significant achievements. This is the time when intuition, enhanced by favorable aspects, will be your reliable guide. Listen to your inner voice, it will show you the right direction. However, relying on intuition, do not forget about rational analysis and planning. Think carefully about every step, assess the risks and opportunities. Remember that success comes to those who are ready for it. Develop a clear action plan, define your goals and priorities. Prepare yourself for possible challenges and don't be afraid to make bold decisions. Now is the time to step out of your comfort zone and start moving towards your dreams. The stars are on your side, but it's up to you to take full advantage of their support. You can already start exploring new directions, investing in your education and development. Think about what skills and knowledge you need to achieve your goals. Don't miss opportunities for learning and self-improvement. The better prepared you are, the better your chances of success. But where do you look for support and resources to help you along the way? What tools can you use to maximize the energy of the stars and achieve what you want? To successfully take advantage of the stellar opportunities that are opening up for you, dear Pisces, from May 20th, 2025, it is important to arm yourself not only with astrological knowledge, but also with practical tools. There is a whole arsenal of resources that can help you with career growth, financial management, and personal development. Pay attention to classic and contemporary literature on astrology. Books by renowned astrologers such as Linda Goodman and current research in the field will help you gain a deeper understanding of the influence of the planets on your life and make better decisions. In the digital age, you should not neglect specialized websites and apps. Many of them offer personalized horoscopes, astrological forecasts, and even financial planning tools that take your zodiacal influence into account. Look for reliable sources with a proven track record. Online education platforms will be useful for developing professional skills and career growth. Explore new avenues, upgrade your skills and keep up to date with the latest trends in your field. Investing in knowledge is always a good investment. Don't forget about books on financial literacy. They will help you understand the basics of investing, budget planning and debt management. The better you understand how money works, the easier it will be for you to attract and keep it. Finally, personal development plays an important role in success. Books on psychology, self-development and motivation will help you unlock your potential, overcome fears and believe in yourself. Work on your confidence, develop your communication skills and the ability to find common ground with people. In addition, remember the power of community. Join groups and forums dedicated to astrology, finance and career. Share your experiences with others and get support and inspiration. By using these resources and tools, you can make the most of the auspicious period that begins for you on May 20th, 2025, and make significant progress in your career and finances. But how can you avoid missing key moments and plan your actions according to the movement of celestial bodies? So, dear Pisces, armed with the knowledge of favorable planetary influences, let's get down to specifics. The key to success is planning based on astrological data. Remember, the stars show the way, but it's up to you to follow it. From May 20th, 2025 onward, make a detailed calendar for yourself. Mark in it both favorable and potentially difficult days. On days when planets favor beginnings, boldly schedule important meetings, launch new projects, and make key decisions. And during periods when the astrological environment is more tense, focus on routine tasks, avoid risky steps, and be especially attentive to details. Remember that even the most favorable horoscope is only a potential. To turn it into reality requires your awareness and willingness to act. Plan every day, every week, every month, checking with the astrological calendar. This will help you maximize the energy of the planets and avoid unnecessary obstacles. Do not forget that every detail is important, because it is from them that the overall picture of success is formed. The ability to see a favorable opportunity in time and use it correctly, that's what distinguishes those who just dream of financial well-being, from those who really achieve it. And in this you will be helped by clear planning taking into account the astrological cycles. But what if I told you that there is another, equally important factor that influences your success? A factor that could be the catalyst for your career growth and monetary good fortune. So, Pisces, you have a unique window of opportunity in front of you. Remember, the stars create only a favorable atmosphere, but you are the creators of your destiny. Success is not an accident, but the result of your conscious actions, perseverance and willingness to use the chances that the universe gives you. Do not be afraid to dream big, set ambitious goals and believe in your limitless possibilities. Remember the examples of those Pisces, who, despite the circumstances, achieved outstanding results. Their stories are not just beautiful fairy tales, but living proof that creativity, compassion and intuition, multiplied by hard work, can work wonders. Use this period as a powerful springboard to soar to new heights. Do not doubt yourself, even if sometimes it seems that the path to success is thorny and difficult. Start small, trust your intuition, but do not forget to support it with logical analysis and common sense. Positive attitude, belief in yourself and support of your loved ones will be your reliable allies on this path. Remember the importance of a long-term perspective. After May 20th, 2025, when the first fruits of your efforts begin to appear, show foresight and strategic thinking. Lay a solid foundation for your future well-being so that success becomes a sustainable trend rather than a short-term blip. Utilize all available resources to expand your knowledge and skills. Astrology is just one tool that can help you navigate the flow of opportunities. Don't neglect financial literacy, the psychology of success, and the experiences of others. Communicate, learn, develop, and you will definitely achieve everything you want. Your potential is limitless, Pisces. Believe in yourself, act boldly and decisively, and you are sure to achieve resounding success. But how exactly does one of the most important factors of this period affect your financial prospects? Pisces, get ready for a powerful money boost. From May 20th, 2025, Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, will settle in Taurus, and this will be a real financial springboard for you. Jupiter in Taurus is about being grounded, stable and down-to-earth when it comes to finances. Forget about casual earnings and dubious ventures. Now is the time for systematic capital growth, thoughtful investments, and strengthening your financial foundation. This transit will open doors to new sources of income. You may find a lucrative part-time job, receive a salary increase offer, or see opportunities to monetize your hobby. The main thing is to be careful not to miss your chance. Special attention should be paid to investments. Jupiter in Taurus favors investments in real estate, land and other tangible assets. However, before making a decision, carefully study all the risks and consult with experts. Intuition is your faithful ally, but you should not rely on it alone. Financial management will also be a key aspect of your success. Make a budget, analyze your expenses and find ways to reduce unnecessary spending. Learn to save and invest your money wisely. Jupiter in Taurus will reward your frugality and financial discipline. Use this energy to achieve financial prosperity. Don't be afraid to dream big, but remain realistic and act consistently. Believe in yourself, and good fortune is sure to smile upon you. But don't forget that along with Jupiter, there is another planet whose influence will require maturity and responsibility on the path to your prosperity. So, Pisces, let's take a closer look at the influence of Saturn, this planet of structure and responsibility, on your sign. Saturn being in your sign makes special demands on your career and financial stability. This is a time when illusions must give way to clear planning and discipline. Many of you may feel the need to rethink your career goals, to set aside pipe dreams and focus on concrete, measurable results. Saturn does not tolerate frivolity. It requires maturity, responsibility, and readiness for long, painstaking labor. The foundation of your future success is being laid now, and your long-term financial stability depends on how solid it will be. Obstacles are inevitable, and Saturn will not soften them. It is important to learn to view them not as defeat, but as a valuable lesson, an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Develop resilience, the ability to adapt to changing circumstances and not back down in the face of difficulties. Your professional reputation is your capital, and Saturn will help you strengthen it if you are honest, reliable, and consistent in your actions. Remember that success under Saturn's influence is success earned through hard work and strategic thinking. It is not a passing fortune, but a solid foundation for further development. Now is your opportunity to build the financial safety net you have always dreamed of. But not all aspects of financial success lie in strict discipline and planning. There is another important area that requires your attention and can be the key to new opportunities. Pisces, prepare for the increasing influence of Venus, the planet of love and beauty, in Cancer. From May 20, 2025, this transit will have a powerful effect on your business relationships and partnerships. Venus in Cancer, a water element akin to yours, awakens your natural empathy and intuition, making you especially sensitive to the moods of those around you. It's more important than ever to rely on your emotional intelligence. It is your ability to build trusting relationships that will be the key to new opportunities. Do not be afraid to show care and attention to your colleagues and clients. Sincerity and empathy will open doors that previously seemed closed. In business, as in life, the ability to find common ground is important. Venus in Cancer will help you smooth over sharp edges, resolve conflicts, and create an atmosphere of cooperation. Do not miss opportunities for joint projects, it is now that partnership will bring you maximum benefit. Trust your intuition. Pisces, you have a unique gift of foresight, especially when it comes to human relationships. Listen to your inner feelings, they will tell you who you can trust, and from whom it is better to stay away. Your empathy is a powerful tool, use it to achieve success in your career. The ability to sense the needs of others will allow you to offer exactly what they need and make good deals. Venus in Cancer also emphasizes the importance of team harmony. Create a comfortable and friendly environment at work, this will have a positive effect on productivity and motivation. Don't forget about small tokens of attention and encouragements, they will strengthen your ties and increase loyalty. But there is another planet whose position will have a significant impact on your financial prospects. Its energy can push you to new accomplishments and generate fresh ideas. Now let's delve into another powerful aspect that will be your ally on the road to financial success from May 20, 2025. This is the influence of Mars, the planet of energy and action, in the sign of Gemini. For you, Pisces, this means increased communication abilities and an explosion of creativity. This is the time when you are able to generate an incredible amount of ideas that can become a source of additional income. Don't miss the chance to use social media and other online platforms to promote your talents and services. Make business contacts, participate in themed events, share your experiences, each new acquaintance can open the door to new opportunities for you. Mars in Gemini gives you eloquence and persuasiveness, use this to successfully negotiate and close lucrative deals. Remember that learning and self-development is the foundation of your financial well-being. Invest in new knowledge and skills, attend trainings and master classes. The more you know and know how to do, the higher your value in the labor market and the more opportunities to increase your income open before you. Don't be afraid to experiment and try yourself in new directions, it is now that you can discover hidden talents and profitable niches. During this period it is especially important to be open to new ideas and not be afraid of change. Mars in Gemini encourages you to take action, but it's important to act thoughtfully and strategically. Analyze your strengths and weaknesses, develop a clear plan of action and move towards your goals step by step. Be confident in yourself and your abilities, and then success will not wait long. However, there are nuances that should be taken into account in this favorable period. What are they? About this, a little later. But even in the period of such favorable astrological influences, as in any life cycle, there are nuances that require special attention. I'm talking about Mercury retrograde. This period is known to be capable of wreaking havoc in our affairs, especially those related to documents, communication and finances. Therefore, Dear Pisces, be extremely careful and cautious in your financial transactions. Thoroughly check all papers before signing them. Avoid impulsive decisions and do not trust dubious offers. Mercury retrograde is a time of reconsideration. Use it to revisit old projects you once put off and finalize them. This is also a great opportunity to analyze your financial strategies and make the necessary adjustments. You should not start new large-scale projects during this period. It is better to focus on completing your current affairs. Pay special attention to communications. Make sure you are properly understood and don't hesitate to ask if something seems unclear. There may be delays in receiving information, so be patient and be prepared for the unexpected. Remember that attentiveness and caution are your main allies in this period. And if you exercise due diligence, you can avoid many troubles and even benefit from Mercury retrograde. But that's not all you need to know to make the most of the energy of this time.